Don't overcomplicate it. LooksMaxxing doesn't have to be something that's hard or confusing. You don't need this overly crazy routine or process that you need to give yourself a headache for. Here are the 5 things you need to maximize your looks. The easiest one is number 1, hitting the gym. Literally the first thing you have to do is just hit the gym. You don't even have to go super heavy or do everything perfectly. If it's your first time going, anything's going to be better than nothing. Trust me. All you have to first do is try everything out and see how everything feels. Then start making a simple routine. Have a push day for your pushing muscles, like your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Have a back day for your back muscles, like lat pull down, seated rows, bicep curls. And then have a leg day for squats, hamstrings, calf raises. That way you make sure you hit all your leg muscles. Starting with something basic like 3 sets of 10. And if you do this, you're hitting basically 90% of all your muscles in your body in about like 30 minutes. And all you have to do this is 3 days a week. Number 2, you should have a skincare routine. I know my skin might not look perfect either. Like, look at my skin, you can see all the acne up here, all around here. You can see it's not perfect. And trust me, my skin is still messed up. And I'm not even perfectly following my own skincare routine. Just start with something simple, like some sort of face wash, getting rid of all the dirt, all the bacteria you get during your day. Then, if it's the morning, you moisturize and then put on some sunscreen, put some Vaseline on your lips, chapstick, whatever. And if it's nighttime, don't even put the sunscreen, just moisturize and put Vaseline. That's all you really need. And maybe, to go above and beyond, put body lotion on once a week. You know, you want nice, smooth skin. Nothing crazy or fancy needed for this process. Just make sure you're getting everywhere on your face and just taking care of yourself. Next, number 3, fixing your hair. Listen, you don't need to have the best hair. You don't even need to have hair. Like, if you're balding, just cut it all off. Like, it has to be really far. Like, we're talking halfway here. Just cut it off at this point. But something like mine, you can start seeing them slowly receding, but it's not the end of the world. Just take good care of it. Give yourself a haircut every like once a month, every 2 weeks, you know, however long it grows. Make it look good, make it look like you combed it. Trust me, your hair is one of the most vital things you have. You know it's one of the most vital things. You can tell because you will always see the comments section talking about someone's receding hairline or commenting about how they're bald. Trust me, I get them sometimes. Just keep it simple. Just make sure you comb your hair every day, styling it, and then like combing it at night, doing the same thing just so you don't lose hair. Your goal is just to make sure you can keep your hair as much as possible. So then you might want to include like a hair routine as like derma rolling, minoxidilling, finasteride if really necessary, and then putting oils in your hair. Just make sure you take really good care of it. And as long as you keep like 80% of it, you'll be fine. Number 4, get a better personality. Trust me when I say this, you want to LooksMax because the person you envision is cool and looks good. Realistically, you at your best care is only going to max you out at like 6 or 7, maybe even 8, depending on how good you are and how good you look. Assuming you're lean, you're cut, your skin looks perfect, your hair looks perfect, everything looks good, you have a chiseled jawline, get good chad like, right? And this is you being on top of your game every single day in, day out, making no mistakes. And I know realistically we're not all doing that. Even I'm not. So realistically, you're gonna have to talk and communicate like everyone else. You have to talk, and I have to talk. So please just find some hobbies that are cool and something you really care about to talk about. Something that makes you seem awesome. Maybe like reading books, playing sports, maybe starting a business, or something productive. You just want to make an adventure out of it. Realistically, like, someone you think is cool is not going to be like telling you, yeah, I play League of Legends 10 hours a day. I mean, maybe. I think Faker's pretty cool, but you're not Faker. You know what I mean? Like, just think of these 2 scenarios. Hey, do you know in the game of League of Legends, as a jungler, you need to finish your camps within the shortest amount of time possible, so you should start routing your clearing, etc., right? And ready now, here's this other scenario. Hey, so I currently run this toilet paper business to senior citizens who have issues speaking. Blah, 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 I'm barely making money, etc. I'm telling you, you're naturally more interested in hearing the second story. But 9 times out of 10, nobody really cares about you playing video games unless you're pro. I mean, like, unless you're Faker, like, nobody really cares. Number 5, the finale, you need to get more sleep. Trust me when I say this, you have to get more sleep. Just build a good sleep schedule where you can get more sleep. Nothing else here will matter unless you get more sleep. Trust me when I say this, if you do everything else here perfectly, but you're running on 2 hours of sleep, it will eventually break and you will stop caring. And honestly, if you just focus on this last point specifically and nothing else, you will probably get more gains than anything else possible. Because realistically, if you're happy, especially because, you know, when you get more sleep, you're probably really happy, you probably care a lot more and you're probably living a better life even if you're a slob. So make sure you really emphasize on your sleep and focus on getting as much deep sleep as possible. Whether this is investing in a weighted blanket, a sleeping mask, making sure you're having a proper routine of sleeping every night at the same time, like 10 or 11 o'clock, waking up the same time like 6 or 11, making sure you're following this 7 days a week, making your circadian rhythm perfect. Might even have to reduce your screen time. That's it.